If you listen closely, you can hear the ocean. What's up, socials? Happy Social Thursday. Can we talk about Twitter 3 Thursdays in a row? I think we can. 3 Thursdays in a row, 3 Thursdays in a row, 3 Thursdays in a row. Say that 3 times fast. I just did. I got a question last week on Twitter, and actually I get this question a lot, which makes sense because that's why I make videos about things. People like to know why I favorite everything on Twitter. I mean, because I pretty much favorite everything on Twitter. It's kind of a cop-out, actually, if I had to be completely honest about it, because it's sort of like the built-in Facebook-like for me. I want you to know that I'm acknowledging that you tweeted me, that you said something funny, something that I don't really have an answer to, or I can see what you did there. I see what you did there. Favorite. But then I started to realize that the way that Twitter is allowing you to be discovering things more, you guys might be seeing way more of my favorites than I think that you are, because Twitter wants you to know what I like, so if that's on your discovery tab or on any part of the new profile, it might kind of skew the results of things that are actually valuable content. Because pretty much if you tweet me like a thumbs up signal, then I'm gonna favorite it. And what does that really mean to everybody else? Probably nothing. So I thought this would be a good time to bring up the conversation of the favorite button and what it actually means for you. If something's not good enough to retweet it, do you just favorite it in response? Or are you the type of person that only favorites things if it's really funny or if it's something you want to make sure you go back to? The weird thing is that if I actually find something really valuable and I want to make sure that I don't forget about it, I retweet it so that I can find it on my own profile, and then everybody gets to see it because I shared it with my community too. So I don't really think of favoriting as the place to do that. But because Twitter wants to make this list, especially on the new profiles, of what your favorites are, it's kind of like, huh, that's looking like a whole bunch of crap because you favorite everything. Is there a way to make that column of your Twitter profile more valuable for your followers, whether they're looking at your profile and just seeing what you're all about, or if in the discovery tab all of those favorites are changing the results of what you find relevant as a thought leader on Twitter according to what your followers think of you? It's just so weird because it can be used in so many different ways on a personal level, but the algorithm changes exactly what people see of you. I've been trying to pull back a little bit because I think so many people pointed out that I was favoriting almost everyone that tweets me that I was like, oh, that's kind of annoying probably. So maybe I should stop taking the lazy way out and just use my fat thumbs to type on my iPhone a response to them. I mean, because honestly, the favorite button keeps me from having to do that most of the time. I like the idea of the favorite being a response of, in some way, allowing someone to know like, hey, I see that and that's great. But I also love the idea of it being more selective when you are responding to people. And so that you're not favoriting every single thing, but when you do, it means something and you want your audience to see it too. More of just a discussion piece today. I'm not really sure how I stand on this issue because I still think I'm gonna favorite a bunch of stuff, and I still think that it would be a better use of my Twitter account if I was more selective. That's all for today's socials. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. We are now 1 week away. That's right, a week from today, you will know this top secret thing that I've been working on that I hope you guys are gonna like as much as I do, because I don't know, I just started thinking like, man, what if everybody hates it? I don't think you will. I'm honestly doing this in response to what many of you have said to me, so I think it's gonna work out just fine. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't forget what I'm gonna announce next week. You've gotta stay tuned for that. And if you don't wanna miss any of my videos or content ever, you should definitely sign up for Amy's Elite so you don't miss a beat. The link is in the annotation below, so make sure you stay tuned there. That's where the cool people hang out, and you can email me directly from that. So that's the real kicker there. So stay tuned there, and I'll see you next week. Savvy Tuesday. Goodbye.